I'm the 13th generation High Preceptor of Yunkwei Summit, Yixuan. I shall wipe out all evil. Formless air gathers. Corruption is purged. Scatter! Release! Evil shall return to dust.
Good morning and welcome to a new episode of I'm Still Playing. Well, the 2.0 anniversary live stream for Zenless ZZERO just dropped, and holy smokes, is there a lot coming out in this update. There are new agents, there are new zones, there's a new story, and not to mention significant changes to the way that you play the game itself. There's so much in this update, I'm not even going to try and cover every new thing coming out. I mean, there's a reason that the damn thing was an hour and change in length, right? But what I am going to do is I'm going to talk about some of the highlights that I thought were really important, and also some of the ways in which they're changing the way that you play the game itself. Let's take a look. Okay, so first of all, there are 3 new agents, 2 S rank and 1 A rank. And the most significant of these, of course, is Yixuan, because she brings so much new to the game. Yixuan introduces both an entirely new anomaly type, Aura Ink, and an entirely new category, Rupture. From what I understand, Rupture agents are described as having both offensive and survivability characteristics. I think we can think of them as kind of like the paladins of Zenless ZZERO, which, you know, it befits Yixuan's noble stature, right? Now, I'm not going to deep dive too much into Yixuan's combat kit, but essentially she has a mechanic where she accumulates adrenaline, and then she converts adrenaline into technique points, and then when her technique is maxed out, she performs her first ultimate, which converts the technique into an Aura Ink point. She then does Aura Ink damage while in this state, and her abilities take on special properties. As she accumulates decibels though, she can perform her second ultimate, which does massive damage, and also evenly distributes the entire squad's HP to each agent. There's that survivability aspect that we talked about. All in all, I'd say she looks like she's going to be a fascinating character to learn to play. Now here is what I think is really interesting. With the introduction of this new agent type, 4 existing support and stun agents are having their additional ability trigger conditions updated to include Rupture. Yeah, so that means Astra Yao, Kaleda, Lucy, and Polka will all now also trigger their additional abilities when teamed with a Rupture agent. This is a small but important distinction they're making to increase the usability of this character. This is something a certain other game could have done when introducing an entirely new character whose kit depended on Frazzle being present, am I right? The second new S-rank agent is Jufufu. She's an S-rank fire stun agent, and her kit involves combining attacks with her sentient popcorn pot, apparently. She continues the trend of stun agents providing decent utility while off-field. Finally, the third new agent is Pan Yin Hu, a panda that, well, knows Kung Fu. Pan is an A-rank physical defense agent, whose main draw is that he has several mechanics that work specifically with Rupture agents, providing both some defense shred and sheer force buffs. In short, you will have the ability to put together a well-rounded, full squad with these 3 new agents that are guaranteed to work well together. Almost like they intended for that to happen, right? But besides the new agents, I think one of the most important things that they're doing is that they're updating Ellen Jo. That's right, they're taking an existing 1.0 agent and overhauling her kit to bring her more up to date with the current meta. Ellen Jo was pretty much sent to the bench when Miyabi was introduced, and for Hoyoverse to take steps like this to keep some of their older characters significant in the face of power creep is huge, and because they certainly don't have to. In fact, it's in the company's best financial interest to continue to incentivize you to keep drawing new characters. But you know what else is good for a company? Customer goodwill and loyal customers. And these kinds of moves are the exact kind of things that will earn just that. I mean, just look over the comments in the live stream video. They are practically gushing with praise for Hoyoverse. Alright, now let's talk about the world changes. We're getting an entirely new zone in this update, the Weifei Peninsula, and a new city perched on the edge of the Weifei Peninsula, Ilium Heights. And I can say perched on the edge because one of the massive things that they're giving us in this update is an actual world map, where we can see how all of the cities and zones connect to each other in New Eridu. In addition to the new city zone, they're also introducing what looks to be a fully explorable hollow zone, Aerospace City, where you can freely enter and exit. And it's going to provide puzzles and monsters and loot, you know, almost like an open world explorable game does. Look, ZZZ knows that they're not an open world exploration game, and they know that they're facing increasing competition from existing and new gachas coming out that do offer open world exploration. So by providing a world map, an entirely new area, and this new explorable hollow zone, Aerospace City, I think they're hoping to address that to some extent. And honestly, anything that makes the players feel more connected to the world to increase immersion, this is nothing but good. This new 3D map, these new zones, and this new explorable hollow zone, this is the main content that I can't wait to check out. Finally, let's check about some of the stuff that they're giving away, because it's not an update unless the players get an appropriate amount of freebies, right? I mean, I think Oyoverse took a good look at what Kyoto Games is doing with Wuthering Waves in their recent anniversary update, and they're like, yeah, we got you. In my opinion, they're actually giving away quite a lot. You're going to get 20 pulls, 1600 polychrome in addition to the 20 pulls, so that's like another 10 pulls. You're going to get a free standard banner S-Rank agent. Not a selected banner, a straight up free banner. Oh, and a free S-Rank standard engine to go along with that. That's pretty impressive in and of itself. They're also going to top off all of the bonuses in the shops, something for which me and my pull calculator are extremely grateful for. Additionally, you're going to get 2 Bupons. Oh, and let's not forget these incredibly new outfits for Belle and Wise, which look fantastic. Overall, I think this is a pretty impressive giveaway bundle. Alright, I think that covers the highlights for me for this particular... Oh, wait, no. I almost forgot the single most important thing coming in this update. And this is Yishuan's new outfit. For fuck's sake, Oyoverse. I'm definitely glad they're topping off the new store bonuses because, oh my damn. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode of I'm Still Playing. What did you think of the live stream? Are you excited about all the new content and the changes? Are you satisfied with the giveaways? Well, let me know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying my particular takes on gacha, please hit the like button and subscribe. Every little bit helps. Until next time, whatever it is you're playing, play hard. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The redeem code from the live stream will be in the comments. You only have a single day to redeem it, so get on it. Until next time, cheers.